I don't know why we would do such a thing.
I know it's horrible. Why should
It
we even go live?
says we're
Well,
live. All right.
mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to turn me down, I guess, or I don't know how this is gonna work, but you need to hear Alex's song before we get started.
All right.
So I don't know how that's gonna work. How you maybe just listen to it and don't say anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it would
All
be.
right, all right. We're gonna start with some of this Creed mix here. Ready? Let it be, let it be. All right, I'll read this Alex Moreno because he's hitting us with some
Oh
Creed.
dear.
No, I don't want
I
that.
don't want to sing.
Fuck you, Spanos. Oh, wow.
Speaking words of these things.
Ship posting, the fire's burning full of trash, ruining the seasons of HT. The failures of many teams, you say, losing the playoff futility. There's failures, Spanos to Green Bay, firing a shitty coach. Was just a mistake.
I don't know.
Let's hold there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. We'll stop when you stay. And you take me higher. To a place where I can see.
Can you take me higher? To a place where trees do creep. Alright. He loves his tears. Oh wait, gotta hit my verse here. By his the Mets lost and tried to escape the season with the playoff game.
What is this?
But Spanos tried to escape into LA.
We're dancing monkeys. I'm just waiting for the male romp. Let's hold there. Let's make our stay. Come on, let's go there. We'll stop when you stay. And you take me higher. To a place where I can see.
Can you take me higher? To a place where trees creep. There's 2 more minutes to go. Hold on, I gotta.
Oh,
Alright, that was fucking amazing.
that was I don't know how to describe that.
Now all of our ad revenue is gone for this stream, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
I think we're just more than demonetized. We're being flagged for terrorism.
Yeah. They're like, why are you spreading that? My wife earlier was like, what was that awful what were those awful sounds coming from your office? And I was like, that was Tree and I singing a duet. What are you talking about, man? It's amazing. All right, well, it is Tuesday night, 8:04, Thanksgiving week. Tree, are you thankful?
Yes, I am very thankful.
Yes, we have a lot to be thankful for. I cannot believe that it's already 11
Thanksgiving. I
fucking
know.
months into the year. It's going to be the 20s. And we're old and bald and ugly. Yes.
And fat.
And fat. And I'm not fat, but one of the two of us is a little chunky. But I will get fat this weekend. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I think we all are, man.
But you don't have to suffer with being ugly. You know, like children retreat when they see me. They're like, ah. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Anyways, we got some viewers with us tonight. You are the real MVPs on this week. Everyone is probably back from college and drinking at a local Applebee's right now instead of watching the dumpster fire. So
That's usually on Wednesday when everyone goes out.
yeah, that's true. But a lot of kids are back from the college today. I noticed at the gym that there was more young people there than normal instead
Stupid
of
young people.
Yeah.
This is why I go later, so I don't have to deal with the stupid young people.
Nah, the time to go at the gym is 10 a.m. or like 3 o'clock. That's when no one's there and no one's bothering you. Or I guess
I've always considered either like 1 o'clock or 10 o'clock p.m.
Yeah. Or if you were to go to like 10 o'clock at night, but
Yeah, that's when I usually go.
yeah, if you go to like a 24-hour fitness. All right, we got a bunch of snapper chats. Behind us, we have the Tiermaker, of course. And we're going to do something new tonight because it's Thanksgiving week. What we will do is we will name something that every team is thankful for. And so, for example, the Ravens are obviously going to be thankful for Lamar Jackson and his ridiculous athleticism. So for each team, we have to think of something that these teams are thankful for. It's going to be tough for Cincinnati, but they're going to be thankful for sure. So what we'll do is we'll read a couple snapper chats, and you can start all the way down to Jared Froman tree, and then we'll get going with
I
the
actually
tiers.
have a couple from El Chris.
Yeah, well,
I can see.
read through Jared Froman is what I'm saying.
I will do. We got 2 El Chris's for $2. First, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Tree will fight for the leg. And I had a little bit of a leg earlier today. I had a smoked turkey leg for dinner. It was delicious.
Whoa.
It was between that and chicken. I felt like, yeah, worth a shot.
Isn't that like a superstition? You can't eat turkey the week of the turkey week? It's like
I have never heard that, but honestly, I don't care. I'll be struck down by lightning immediately in this Yinzer basement. I will swear in the Holy Bible it was delicious. And if I'm dying, then so be it.
I just made that up.
I don't give a shit. El Chris for $2. Thanks for the SeatGeek codes. Got an early gift. I hope it's something good. I hope it's something nice. Maybe those $5 tickets that were Lions and Redskins.
Yeah, FedEx Field. Yes.
Wonderful. Jared Froman for $5. I'm embarrassed that the Lions lost to the Deadskins, but the pain is eased when I realized that the Raiders were slaughtered by the butt fumble. Yeah, they got to there were a lot of massacres this weekend.
Oh yeah, this is that those late season games where teams are either banged up or they're just not ready or they just come in and they either like the Raiders drank their own Kool-Aid and just weren't ready for the butt fumble and got smoked. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What else?
The Jared Froman for $5. The Lions are too bad to be in false hope, but are not bad enough to outright tank. They were in a pit of despair like the other Detroit sports teams. Yeah. That's why we call it football hell. That's why we call it mediocrity.
Yes, it's terrible. You don't get a draft pick and you don't get to go to the playoffs. You're just shit. And speaking of football hell, let's look at the tiers. So the Colts and Texans played and seems like a year ago.
Yeah.
And the Texans
was a fumble, by the way.
Yeah, well.
And they never reviewed it.
Yeah, well, that game was all shit. Like, that was the missed pass interference call, and just it was an ugly affair in that game. But I guess the Texans are going to be the division winners, huh?
Yeah, division and Colts are still wild card. I mean, there are a lot of AFC wild card teams because nobody's really claiming to take it.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have to do the theme of the show, which is Creed. What are the Texans thankful for?
They are thankful for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
They're thankful that they are not horrible since they're not giving up great picks to the Dolphins.
I think they're also thankful that Bill O'Brien hasn't done anything tremendously stupid yet. What are the Colts thankful for?
They are thankful that they are still alive. I don't know if they can really be thankful for like Andrew Luck retiring.
Yeah, they're thankful for cocaine and strippers in the
pretty much. That's the Jim Irsay thanks.
Yes.
He'll do it all with a guitar pick.
He will. Taylor Phillips for $1.99. Analysis on OSU versus Michigan. This is gonna be a game. This is that you got. What we got? We got Michigan, Ohio State. We got Auburn, Alabama.
That's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, we got two big games, and man, I see that Ohio State is supposed to win this game. But this is the one year that Michigan really has a chance. Really has a chance. Like, I think I agree. I think Ohio State will win. They should win. But I will not be shocked if Michigan pulls it off. Because they're playing good football right now. But as Harbaugh has shown in the past, good football don't mean shit. They just get fucked.
They got slaughtered. They talk shit and then they get destroyed.
They talk shit.
I'm interested to see how that goes. But I mean, Ohio State took care of business against Penn State. The only reason why that was a game because they kept fumbling the damn ball.
Yeah. I'm gonna spew a hot take. I'm gonna say that Jim Harbaugh, in some way, to fuck the Big Ten, wins and beats Ohio State, and then he's given a lifetime contract, and then he goes out and loses 5 more times.
That sounds about right.
To Ohio State. So, yeah. All right, thanks, Taylor, host of the Michigan Sports Truth, a subject very dear to him. All right, Jared Freeman, what are the biggest surprises in the NHL this season so far? Also, what do you two plan to do for Thanksgiving? I'm surprised by the Islanders now. The Islanders are fucking kicking everybody.
The Islanders are legit. I thought they'd be just mediocre, but I mean, they are a well-coached, 4-line rolling machine. They're good.
Yeah. I'd
say disappointment. I'd probably say New Jersey, mainly because I thought they'd be a lot better than what they are. Structurally, they're a fucking mess. I was at the game on Friday, and it was just Jesus.
Oh, you went to the game?
Yeah, and the tickets were dirt cheap. It was light-up night in Pittsburgh, so there were tickets for like $20.
Nice. Not $4. Yeah. Not $4. No.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not at FedEx Field.
Did you use code TREE to get it for free? No?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't have that kind of clout. I can't do the don't you know who I am shtick.
Yeah. Don't you know who I am? I'm Steve from the Pittsburgh Gazette. They did a whole article.
Have you heard of the dumpster fire? We get like 500 viewers a day. I mean, I'm kind of a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Give me free tickets. Yeah. Make it a press box.
Like 309 concurrent viewers, motherfucker. Don't you know who I am? Take those cuffs off of me. All right. What are we doing for Thanksgiving? I'm cooking a turkey again, which I do pretty much every year because I love cooking some turkey and then eating it. But this year it's just my family and my mother-in-law.
No, that's not bad. I know I'm going with my family to their house to hang Thanksgiving. Probably going to make a couple sides. Probably a little salad, which is probably going to be like a seasonal salad. Mashed sweet potatoes. Curious to see how they turn out. I'm going to go with probably.
No, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, my dad gave me like a lot of squash, so I'll probably make some of that up. So probably like some butternut, summer, and maybe like a spaghetti, possibly.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving fare that you only ate on Thanksgiving?
I would say turkey leg, but I've gotten more and more into it as of late. So
I do love.
I'd probably say I used to love stuffing as a kid, but not as much anymore.
Stuffing's just bread, you know. It's just
pretty much. It's bread mixed together with maybe some celery or cabbage or sausage.
Yeah, and it's been stuffed in a cavity.
Mm-hmm.
I like the pumpkin pie. That's like my shit right there.
I've never been big into pie. I've never been big into pumpkin pie.
You're not a pie eater.
I mean, I don't mind apple or cherry, but like pumpkin, never really got into.
Yeah, you're like Jason Biggs from American Pie. You only like warm apple pie. You're not into pumpkin. You won't.
Yeah, I'm more a cake guy if I'm into that sort of thing.
So like if it's fuck, marry, kill, like kill is pumpkin pie for you. Cherry pie goes first. You probably
cherry pie gets fucked.
Yeah, you marry apple pie and then you kill the pumpkin pie. All right, we are demonetized now.
Oh, we've
talking
been
about fucking food. not as an adjective there. All right. You know, I don't give a fuck. YouTube. I'm just gonna say what I feel at that very moment. This is my second channel, anyways. Alex Moreno, who put together the mix, $1.99. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Who's ready for Creed? We were.
We all were, and it was very interesting.
Yeah. Alex again, $1.99. Good Lord, the Rams are the NFL Swiss Air 11. They're looking like the NFL's Edsel right now.
They're looking like the NFL's like PlayStation, completely outdated.
They're a Dreamcast. Is what they are.
Not even a Dreamcast. They're a fucking Sega Saturn.
Yeah. Ooh. No, they're a Neo Geo. Remember when there was a myth about the Neo Geo? It had these cartridges that were like this big, and
yeah, they had like the huge discs.
Yeah, it was like a giant.
But the Sega Saturn had like that huge hype behind them, and then like PlayStation came out with $2.99, and then it died.
Remember the thing that you could put on top of your Sega to make it a 32-bit or whatever?
Yeah,
system?
I do remember that.
It was like a Sega humping or some shit.
Oh yeah, it was like a big Sega humping, and there was like a side thing for like a CD.
Yeah.
I didn't have any of those. I just had the Genesis. But...
Remember the Power Glove? Yeah. Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right. Alex Moreno, I'll be your live sports ball reporter next week, live from Arizona. All right, we're going to have to patch him in. Hopefully he has a good internet connection. Will the misery continue, or will the Rams hold on for dear life? Let's find out. So, wait, but you're not going to be there on a Tuesday. They're not playing on a Tuesday. But,
yeah, you'll maybe like a recap. That's probably what I'd say.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll bring you in for a recap because you were there from Arizona. All right? That's what you do. You earned it with that Creed remix. And then Alex Moreno, just for you, enjoy the Creed mix for Thanksgiving. All right, hold on. We got to play more of it. All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
That was.
Can you take me higher?
To a place where something. Yeah. All right. Sorry. And then let's go to a game. The Browns demolished the Dolphins.
The Dolphins. They should. Browns are wild card again. I mean, they're in between football hell and wild card, but with how bad the AFC is. I mean, they'll pretty much have to win out to make it, but...
You're not out of football hell until you climb out of football hell. You're still in football hell, okay?
I mean, I'm not impressed with the Browns winning against the Dolphins because it's the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's like fucking a prostitute and then bragging about it to your friends. Like, yeah, I fucked that bitch. You know she's a prostitute, right? So, all right, what are the Browns thankful for?
They are thankful that they're relevant.
Yeah, they're thankful for Baker Mayfield's commercials because that's the only.
I'd say they're thankful
for what? You cut out for a second.
I'd say they're thankful for Nick Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb the bud. All right. The Dolphins are in the tank offs. Man, they're close.
Yeah, they're close, but Cincy's going to be tough. I mean, Cincy's going to try and like beat their tank. I bet you any money they win like 4 of 5.
They got a 2-game lead. Yeah, they got a 2-game lead. Those bungles.
Yeah, they almost won. We tried giving them opportunities to win, but by God, they were focused.
Yeah,
I'm proud of them. But then they go and start Andy Dalton again. What are you doing?
They are dedicated to the tank. Like, they're not even hiding it. They're like, look, we want to go.
Well, now they're trying to get desperate to win a game or two.
They want to parade.
Just watch it happen against, like, Cleveland or, like, Baltimore or some stupid shit like that.
They want an ironic parade. All right, the Dolphins are thankful for Pittsburgh's first-round pick.
They're thankful for all the first-round picks.
Yes. Okay. All right.
But even then, like, Pittsburgh's pick's going to be, like, in the mid-teens.
You know it.
If they're lucky.
All right. Read at Sad
Let's go Frisbee. To Sad Frisbee for 5. Early happy Thanksgiving, guys. What are y'all most thankful for? I mean, I don't know if you could agree. I'm thankful for being able to sit on my ass and shitpost all day.
Yeah, me too. I mean, come on now. This has been a year plus for both of us.
Yeah, it's been
Doing
about
this.
13 months for me.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's lasted this long.
Yeah. I mean, it's starting to seem, it's scary, but it's starting to seem like normal. Like, holy shit, this is what I do for a living.
Yeah, it's just like, it's a job. That's pretty much how you have to see it.
Yeah, yeah. But nobody said time off. What's that? Right? Like,
no, well, the problem is like this is like a different kind of like stress you're dealing with because you don't really step away. With certain other jobs, you can just like step away, do some other shit. With this, you're pretty much
you're married.
You don't really have like a time off.
Yeah,
se.
yeah. But like it's
you can
also
chill for a bit, but you're not really off.
You love it though. At the same time,
it is what it is.
I think my biggest challenge that I'm learning now is that I know that I need to keep doing different types of videos or I'm going to go nuts.
Exactly. And also people see that and you get stale. That's like something I'm kind of running into. Like you kind of hit a wall after a while and it's just like, okay, how do I break out of it or how do I like change things up? So it's rough.
But then you come up with something that just slaps and you're like, yes, I still got it. I still have it. Oh my goodness. All right, keep going. We could talk about this all day. This is what YouTubers talk about.
Yes, pretty much. Like it's a very lonely existence.
It is.
Alex Moreno for $2. I'm thankful that my brother straight piped my TSX.
Oh, he's got some exhaust on that thing. A little fart pipe action.
Yep. Sad Frisbee for $5. It just hit me. The next dumpster fire will be on my 21st birthday, so expect some drunk money thrown your way. Nice, man. What's going to be your first beer when you turn legal age?
If you do it right, all money's drunk money.
Pretty much.
That means you're drunk. Happy 21st early, Sads.
Definitely, brother. I see you're in the Twisted Tea early, Mr. 5 Points.
I put it in this cup now.
As I said, I'm still trying to do this weight loss thing and no alcohol. I'll have alcohol this weekend, so we're good. Don't worry, I'm not going crazy.
You can't have any fun.
I mean, as I said, unfortunately, beer puts on the pounds.
Dude.
That's the problem. And when I have one, I gotta have like 6 or 7.
I'm in pretty good shape right now. I'll admit.
You lost 20 pounds this year, man. That's a good accomplishment.
Yeah, and I'm holding like right now where I am. I'm just trying to build some muscle, trying to remember my glory days of not being horribly ugly. But those days of...
It happens to all of us, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, time is an asshole. All right. Read these next Alex's.
Let's keep on going. Yep. Yeah, we'll do. Alex Moreno for $2. Our Monday night loss was more agonizing than Super Bowl 53.
Oh, I wouldn't say
that. Was an ass whooping.
That was an ass
whooping. Destruction. Like, and most of those fans, I thought I saw a lot of purple in those stands.
Yeah, there's some Ravens fans out in LA. There's always other supporters out in LA. No one's from LA. Come on now.
They're all transplants.
Yeah. Other than Alex.
SC also needs to fire Clay Helton ASAP.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's not doing well for USC. When are they going to be good? I guess they got to start cheating again.
They got to bring back Pete Carroll with a shitload of money.
And also buy Reggie Bush a house. Yep. His mama.
And also Kings nearly beat the Sharks yesterday. They nearly blew a 3-0 lead.
Yeah. That's a rivalry right there, the Sharks and the Kings.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do another game. We got the Lions and the Redskins in maybe one of the ugliest games I've ever seen in my life. That's
why the tickets were $5.
Yeah, they delivered on. That was priced well right there.
Yes.
And then Dwayne Haskins gets his first win and misses the victory formation because he was taking a selfie. Dwayne.
What do we have to do to help you?
Yeah, he looked bad.
Definitely the Redskins are tank bowl.
Oh, yeah. They're in the bowl.
Lions, would you say tank offs because of all the injuries, or are they still football hell?
They're football hell, baby. Yeah. How many wins? Wait. What's the standings?
They're 3-7-1.
Oh, they're on the fringe of the tank. Oh, there's too
Yes,
many
that's
tank
what I
off
mean.
teams. There's too many tank off teams, though. Too many right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
That tie is
You
going to
got-
cost him a draft
Yeah,
pick.
the Buccaneers are trying to get up in there. You know, a lot of teams are trying to enter the tank offs. I'm telling you,
yes.
Cardinals have expressed interest. The Falcons are trying to climb out of the tank offs. Like,
And unfortunately, they're not really succeeding.
yeah, I could see the Bucks not winning another game. I could see that.
Maybe. Well,
Yeah.
the problem is with the Tampa Bay is Jameis Wayne. You don't have no idea what the fuck you're getting every week. You could be getting a guy who throws for 350 yards, and 2 picks, and 4 touchdowns, or you're getting a guy who throws for 5 interceptions.
Yeah, well,
you never know.
He's been like that since he came in the league, and he's not going to change. So I think they move on from him at some point. All right. What are the Redskins thankful for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say they should be thankful that what should they be thankful for?
They're thankful because
thankful that the culture is damn good.
Yeah, well, I was going to say they're thankful for winning off the field. And the Lions should be thankful for Matthew Stafford coming back at some point, because really nothing else.
They should be thankful that Martha Ford may die soon and they may get a different family besides the Fords.
I don't know what their problem. You know what?
The Lions' problem is they have pieces, but they have nowhere near enough. And I feel like imitating the Patriots doesn't really work.
No, it's not good. It's not a system that is sustainable. No one's ever gone out and imitated the Patriots.
The problem is there's only one Bill Belichick.
Yeah, there's only
and
one
nobody
Pete
can
Carroll. Right, there's only one. Well, I was gonna say Sean McVay, but his stock dropped.
You tell that to the 4 or 5 teams that hired his critics.
Yes. All right. Plan B Skateboard Company. Favorite stand-up comedians of all time. Mine would probably be Chappelle and George Carlin. Mitch Hedberg is number 1, and even though he jacked off on a conference call, Louis C.K. is one of my favorites.
I'd probably say Jim Gaffigan would be up there. Chappelle's pretty good too.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Oh, Jim Gaffigan. So you like you don't like those edgy comics, huh?
I don't mind the edgy comics.
Chappelle is great too, by the way. Chappelle looks like a guy that, like, if you were hanging out with him, he would be like, "Hey, you're gonna talk over there?" Like I don't know. He seems like a cool guy. I could be wrong. Dangerfield was great. Dangerfield's one of the most underrated comics of all time. He said that joke. I hired a prostitute, and she said, "Not on the first date." It was fucking brilliant. All right. Alex Moreno, can LA do anything right other than the Lakers? They seem to know how to encourage homelessness.
They also know how to encourage arrogance, because fuck Lakers fans.
Yeah. The Lakers are playing good basketball.
There are only like 3 guys, but I don't know how long it'll last, but okay.
And Alex again for $1.99. Will Harbaugh get fired if he loses to OSU? Possibly, but
maybe. I don't know how they swallow that money though.
Yeah, no. He'll just be like, I'm gonna come back next year, get those khakis wrinkle free. Mason Mahoney, is it a crime that the Niners Ravens game is a 1? Is that 1?
Yeah, it's a 1:00 game.
Yeah. What got flexed though? I think something.
Well, Steelers Browns got flexed.
Oh, that's going to be a good game.
15-1,
because there's going to be
then 425. I think Oakland, Kansas City got flexed.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. That does suck that it's Ravens Niners, but that's like a mini Super Bowl. Dude, Sunday is going to be a smorgasbord of football. While I eat my turkey leftovers and enjoy my football. All right. Saints and the Panthers. Saints let the Panthers hang around like all game and then finally put them away.
Panthers shot themselves in the foot. I mean, they even got Saints got karma with that pass interference call.
Should have been an easy win for them. They made it more difficult. I'm gonna still put the Saints as Super Bowl contenders, really, because there's really only 4 teams.
They still could get it done.
You see a lot of separation now. There's really only 4 teams in it for real now, I think. But we'll see how this plays out.
Of course.
And then the Panthers are in football hell.
Football hell. They're done.
Yeah.
They had to win that one.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone's going to get fired.
Yeah, Ron. No, they're not gonna fire Ron Rivera.
Don't worry, they will.
He doesn't have Cam. They can be like, how are we gonna fire Ron Rivera? He doesn't.
Have you heard their owner's comments? It looks like they might clean house.
The new guy? Yeah, maybe, because he'd be like, that's Jerry Richardson's boy right there. I don't know if that's how he talks, but yeah. All right, you read.
Alex Moreno for 5. Enjoy my money and enjoy your Thanksgiving, guys. Go put on too many calories and watch more football. Me and Ken's need to work out after this week. Yeah, we all do, man. We all do.
Yep, that's Alex referring to his lovely girlfriend. And, yeah. I don't need to work out. I work out all the fucking time.
Alex Moreno for...
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say that I say that like I'm superior to you. It's only been 6 months. Like that's.
Dude, I work out too. That's all I'm saying. It's just that I haven't lost much weight. Yeah, Alex Moreno for 2. Also 5s. Enjoy my Metallica mix. I said.
Yeah. See, I can't play that one. It's just it's not us singing, but I don't want to get a second copyright
strike because Metallica's pretty triggered about
it's
that.
Edgy, yeah.
Mason Mahoney for 2. Yeah, this is a good one. Christmas songs that trigger you.
Ooh, Baby It's Cold Outside is a really rapey song, but I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus by the Tree is like really creepy because obviously the dude's mom is fucking her bearded neighbor. And
I'd say the one that triggers me is Mariah Carey's version of All I Want for Christmas Is You because of the 25 different octave changes in about 10 seconds.
Yes.
All I want for Christmas. It's that the whole damn time. It's annoying as fuck.
Wow. My ears have just been blown out.
Yes. And that wasn't done because of the Creed.
Now, my favorite song is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. One of my favorites.
That's not a bad one.
Or, is there an actual Christmas song? Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Probably the best. Because it's all classic, you know. There's that Apple commercial where the kid makes the video and everyone cries.
Yes, that's how it always goes.
Yep. That's how it goes every year. Family's important. Alex Moreno, $4.99. I'm going to sit listening to this and watching Top Gear. There's like nobody at my work today. They're all out of town. Steve's still here, his boss. He says hi. All right.
What's
well,
up, Steve?
I guess Mark McGuire's not there on a Tuesday, you know. And Dan moved away. Canceled his membership. Okay. All right. Let's look at another game. We have the Seahawks who completely dismantled the Eagles. So the Seahawks, are they a Super Bowl contender yet?
That's tough. Very, very close. The way they beat San Francisco, I want to say yes.
Yeah.
But they have like some consistency issues. So I want to say maybe.
Yeah, they're a Super Bowl contender. As a wild card, they're a Super Bowl contender. They beat the 49ers, and they're built to beat the 49ers. So they could play them in the playoffs, and they could advance. And then who knows who could beat the Seahawks if they beat the Niners. Who knows? Who knows?
And the Eagles are football hell because they have no goddamn offense.
They are not.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That was rough to watch.
Yeah.
Why? Just why?
Because you are Philadelphians and you deserve it.
Yeah. You're from Philadelphia.
Yes, that's why. And
Yeah.
their team makes us all into Eagles fans because they play down to their potential. Carson Wentz looked like shit, and you have no receivers. So, yes.
We was
Yeah,
catching them.
the ire of the fan base from my observations on Facebook has been Alshon. I'm like, don't blame Alshon. He wasn't even out there for that atrocity.
Mm-hmm.
Don't throw him under the bus for something he had no part in.
If you're looking for sympathy from us, sorry.
Yeah. You can get all the Eagles fans that think that Nick Foles would be doing any better in this situation.
I don't know why Carson Wentz gets thrown under the bus either. Like he can play
he had a bad
football.
game, but most of that's not really his fault. Nick Foles, he'd probably be 4-7 or 5-6.
Yeah.
He's not doing much better in Jacksonville,
Nope.
it looks like.
No, because Jacksonville's defense has turned into a total sieve, and they also look like ass.
Mm-hmm.
That game just... And this Sunday is going to be pretty difficult for me to watch because the Eagles are playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were my first team.
Oh man!
Play the Dolphins.
It's an easy win though. You can climb
you
back.
Get false hope, and then Dallas, I think, plays someone legit. They play Buffalo, so
yeah, Dallas
loses and you win. Hey, you're still tied for the AFC East
NFC
lead.
East. Yep. That's crazy that one of those two fucking shit teams, fucking gutless Cowboys. We're gonna cover that, by the way. Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, thanks for popping in and sharing with us your misery of your sports team. But we love you on all other fronts. It's just fuck your Eagles. Sorry.
So after this, I'm going to have to probably hit the grocery store real quick because I still got to get stuff to prepare for Thanksgiving because I've been asked to bring the stuffing this year.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm going at 10 a.m. tomorrow so that no one can bother me.
Yeah, I did a little shopping on Monday, and I'll probably do more.
Yeah.
So I will talk to y'all after the show, and if I don't
you doing
get
an
to talk
afterburn?
I am doing an afterburn tonight, immediately following the dumpster fire. I will go ahead and put my
the
Twitch
link
address in that chat.
In that chat.
Damn son.
100% that.
There you go.
There you go. Boom.
That will be immediately following the broadcast. And in case I don't get to talk to you guys after the show, have an awesome holiday this weekend. Please don't get trampled if you venture out on Friday.
Yeah, well, no, I do everything on Amazon because I'm lazy.
That's smart. That's not laziness. That's wisdom.
Yes. And remember, everyone out there, good talking to you, Dodge. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all gentlemen later.
All right. One thing I want to give some advice for you people out there for Black Friday. Phone this way, okay? When the fights come out. Make sure it's horizontal, please. All right?
I don't even go out on Black Friday.
I
think it's overrated as hell.
Yeah, I think it's...
Cyber Monday, that's where it's at.
Yes. And after on Cyber Monday, then I go look for some deals.
What you're gonna do is get that Oculus Rift so you can get that VR Putang.
Yes, yeah.
We are demonetized.
That's right. And you can fuck a chair and just pretend
that
it's Alexis Texas.
It's like, it's a beanbag. It's
Look, you don't even need a woman now, right? You can either order a real doll, you can get an Oculus headset, a beanbag, and a fleshlight, and you are good to go. You
Pretty
kids
much.
out there have it so good. You don't
Everybody
even know.
wants that anime shit.
Yeah. All right. What are the Seahawks thankful for? Russell Wilson. And the Eagles should be thankful for...
the Eagles should be thankful for that Super Bowl title so they don't have to deal with any more of that bullshit. They'll turn it into the Bears and they'll hallow that year like it's their version of 1985.
Yeah.
Because they're looking at this rate, I don't know if they're going to win one for... Not with how bad they're playing and how kind of messy they are in terms of schematics and personnel.
Yeah. We forgot to say that the Saints are thankful for Drew Brees and Carolina's thankful that they have an NFL franchise.
I'd say Carolina's thankful that Jerry Richardson's gone.
You don't miss Jeans Day? Come on now. All right. You don't know that reference? Jeans Day.
No.
That's what got
No
him fired. Apparently, he would make it mandatory that Friday was Jeans Day around the office, and then he would critique all the women and their jeans.
Yep.
So that's
I remember the seatbelt maneuver.
Oh yeah. Can you get my seatbelt?
Yep.
That's every old pervert does that. Come on now, I'm gonna be that pervert. Excuse me, miss. Can you help me with my seatbelt?
Yeah, we have a podcast. We're kind of big deals.
Yeah. I'm the host of the Dumpster Fire. Could you assist me with my seatbelt? And
if you turn a few tricks, I think we might be able to get you on for a 5-minute segment,
that's
baby.
right. And then she spills hot coffee on my bald head. All
Yes.
right.
Mason Mahoney for 5. Steelers beat the Bungles and are currently in the playoffs. Tree activate Yinzer mode. No. No, dear God, they look like shit. And like Mason Rudolph was garbage, and
he got benched.
And Devlin Hodges was better.
He got benched. You're better off with a left-handed Ben Roethlisberger. Like, you should put Ben out there and make him throw left-handed. He'll be better.
Hodges at least has poise. Mason Rudolph hasn't been the same since that concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is just
he's afraid another player is going to take off his helmet and hit him with it.
Pretty much. Like, it's bad. Like, he needed, like, I mean, I don't know if I agree with benching him, but if they didn't, they might have lost. And let's put it this way, they're there to win football games, and if that saves their season, then so be it.
You play to win the game. All right, keep her going. We're way behind.
East of Metal 1989 for 10. Light a candle for Mike Babcock, and then drench him in gasoline and drop it on him. So you're telling me you're Swiss cheesing your team with mind games turns them into chokers in April? No, you don't say. I'm actually surprised they fired him this early.
I was surprised by that too, but then when they told the Mitch Marner details about how he made him rank all of his teammates in terms of effort and then showed his teammates his rankings. Like, he was a 19-year-old kid. Like, you can't ask a kid to do that. Like,
yeah. Isn't that what you and your assistant coaches should be doing?
Yeah. How about
I said this like back when they lost against Boston last year. Mike Babcock is the most overrated coach in hockey. Dude hasn't done shit in a decade.
He won a Stanley Cup, but so did Dan Blythe.
A decade ago.
Yeah.
Games passed him by.
Yeah, wow.
Alex Moreno for 2. Listen to the mix before Lars sues me for sharing.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna listen to it in the privacy of my own home because that's the only way you can, right? I think.
Nick Shannon for 15. Between the Browns Steelers melee, the pregame scrum between Ohio State and Penn State, and benches clearing between the Reds and Buccos, Ohio and Pennsylvania might actually be at war with each other.
It's possible.
Very possible.
Yeah. A lot of salty Western Pennsylvanians, a lot of salty Ohioans. There's a lot of Ohioans everywhere. You know, a lot of people from Ohio.
They infest with their Ohio-ness. It's very flat.
A lot of rivers, old steel, a lot of mill towns.
At least we have character. We have, like, hills and shit.
Auto manufacturing in Ohio. A lot of rivers. I said that already.
Well, you got to make it twice as nice.
There's a great lake, too, Lake Erie. Got a lot of water in Ohio. A lot of houses with stars on the side. All right.
Trevor Taormina for 2. Most surprising NHL player so far.
Capo.
Capo.
Yes. No. I'm surprised at how bad Jack Hughes is.
Jack Hughes needs time. He has flashes, but he needs better structure.
Connor McDavid was better at this point.
I'd say maybe Draisaitl.
He's
playing out of his mind.
Yeah, he's playing very well. Draisaitl. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Draisaitl. Sure. And Barzal is playing really good.
Barzal, yeah.
All right, another game, shall we?
Hey.
We have got the Buccaneers and the Fail Clowns. And somehow...
Buccaneers are football hell.
Yep.
Like, this was like the Tank Bowl preliminary.
Yeah, this was like the play-in game for the Tank Bowl.
It's like, okay, if you lose, you get the chance to potentially be in.
Right, like that's like the NBA regular season play-in tournament apparently that they're proposing.
I don't know why they're doing that. That's stupid.
It sounds stupid.
They're doing it for money.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you get the right to have your asses beat by a Milwaukee or the Warriors. Have fun. Congratulations.
Well, they got to make up for all the money that they got pulled out of their ass from China, or that got pulled out of their mouth from filleting China. They can't suck that Chinese dick anymore. All right, Falcons are tank offs.
They're close, 3-8.
Yeah, they're in the mix.
Yeah, they're definitely in the mix. They're on the outside looking in.
Yeah. Falcons are thankful for Matt Ryan, like putting up with this bullshit and not retiring.
Falcons are probably thankful for Julio Jones.
Yes, him as well. And the Tampa Bay, they're thankful for decent attendance, even though they're terrible.
For Jameis Winston's delicious turnovers.
Yes. They're delicious. All right. Mason Mahoney for $4.99. Gonna tell my kids Brandon Perno was the senior home caretaker from Happy Gilmore. Get me out of here. You think he looks a little like Ben Stiller? Huh? Yes.
He needs to shave the beard. Like he'd have to just have the mustache.
Yeah, or just the handlebar deal. Third Degree Top Gun. I think this is a new one. I'm not sure if he.
I think he's new.
Maybe for $14.99. Wow, thank you. I'm back. No, he's not new. He's saying he's back. So my players, D&D, spent 2 hours buying a cow and catching a stray dog. And then 2 of them got arrested for grave robbing even after an NPC explicitly said, don't do anything stupid. Golly, that sounds like a crazy game of D&D. All right, do you want to open the grave? You got to roll at least a 4 on this dice right here.
The spoiler is they actually went to a graveyard and tried to do all these things while playing their game.
Yeah, that would have been fun. That's awesome. D&D was fun, man, because you'd make a character and you'd have to make it with all the grids and give him his attributes and shit, and then you'd have to roll dice. You'd be like, I want to attack this mongrel here with my half elf, half cleric, and then you would do it, and you would cast a spell, and you would feign it. And then you'd have to roll your 20-sided for a saving throw. And then you had to fight virginity. Okay, sorry.
Jesus. Sounded a little personal there, buddy.
Beast Metal 1989. Speaking of NHL coaches, who's next to go back on the carousel? I know it's carousel, but I like saying carousel. My money is on Peters, though a combo of the Flames' even-year limpness and the racism accusation, regardless of its veracity. So somebody got fired for being a racist again, right?
Bill Peters was the one that got accused of it. Nothing's happened yet.
I thought he got fired already. Someone said that he also abused him. I thought Bill Peters.
I know another player came out and said he got treated like shit. His name was Michael Jordan
Peters. Oh, yes. He molested ex-Hurricane. Yeah, Jordan accuses Bill Peters of physical abuse. So they're investigating. Yeah, and then he's dead in the public eye. But Michael Jordan, he's the French Michael Jordan. He's the Canadian Michael Jordan. That must suck. Or someone's like, "Hey, I'm gonna see Michael Jordan later. He's a professional athlete." But it's not MJ. Okay. All right.
Pretty much.
That joke didn't work. But anyway, the Wolfman, the most wonderful time of the year. It's Axe Week on Wisconsin, and to hell with the Gophers. Oh yeah, they fight over that axe, right? They win the axe. They win body spray for that game. Wow.
Well, yeah, I think it's a consolation prize. The losers get axed.
Yeah,
they'll have to clean up the smell of shit and failure.
Right. The axe is like the defining scent of like desperation and trying to take anything home at 3 a.m. It's like, but I smell like axe. All right, one more here from Nick Shannon, $5. Continuation of my last Snapper chat. Jackets Pens on Friday night in Columbus is going to turn into Wings Avs circa 97. There's so much hate in Ohio right now. Yeah, that's going to be ugly too. Could be ugly.
Be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think there's going to be lots of shit going down. Lots of shit. Let's do a game.
Aye.
Bills and Broncos. Bills shit fucked the Broncos. Bills went back to playing Bills football, which is
good. Really solid defense, suspect offense, but the defense doesn't know.
Bills are in wild card.
I'd say wild card.
Yep, still.
I don't know how they'll do because their offense just isn't powerful enough.
Yeah, they're not like if they match up like against the Patriots or something in this.
They should be 10-1, but they should have beaten the Patriots and the Browns.
Yeah,
but their offense is just too weak.
Yeah, but if a team can break through and score on them, they're going to have a lot of trouble coming from behind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
If a team just jumps on them, they're going to be in trouble. And the Broncos are in football hell.
They are the football hell.
The Broncos are thankful for Brandon Perna to make them laugh when they lose all the time. The Bills are thankful that Josh Allen has been serviceable.
The Bills are thankful for their defense.
Yeah.
The Broncos are thankful for Phillip Lindsay.
That's true.
The glorious Colorado product.
Yeah. Has anyone mentioned that he lived at home his first year, Phillip Lindsay, and he's from Colorado? Has anyone ever brought that up?
Oh, no. Has anyone? It's like his version of James Conner beat cancer.
Yeah, James Conner beat cancer, and Lamar Jackson didn't go in the first or went at the very end.
Lamar
of the first
Jackson,
round.
They wanted to make him a wide receiver.
Yeah. Why don't they bring up the narrative of Jared Goff being really fucking average as a quarterback?
They never will, though.
Because he looks like Ryan Gosling. That's why. And he's white. We're demonetized. All right, go on to the next one. Because I said white.
Third degree Top Gun for 20 in Wisconsin visiting my dad for Thanksgiving. Showed him some of your videos, Tree, and he thinks they're funny. Thanks, man. Hoping Purdue can keep up the old Oaken bucket and Michigan can beat OS Poo. Boiler up, and go blue.
Yeah, I like how he didn't show him any of my videos. He was like, yeah, well, there's this other guy, but he's kind of annoying.
Maybe he did, but he's going to show him later.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Have some faith.
He makes these videos about stadiums like all the fucking time.
I know, right?
Yep. Oh, man.
It's gonna... for 5.
Oh, sorry. Wait. I just want to say Wisconsin, I hear, is fucking awesome, by the way.
I really like Milwaukee.
Yeah. I want to go to Wisco. I've been to Wisconsin. It kind of looks like Ohio in some ways. But
pretty much. It's Ohio with cheese.
Yes. And gas. All right. Keep her going.
The Squid for 5. Steelers beat the Bungles and now claim the last one. Let the false hope through you. # bring back Boogermobile. No, false hope's not through me, man.
My favorite thing about Monday night is every Monday I just wonder how Booger McFarlane has a job. Like I'm just like
if I'm at the gym, I just have it on mute and have the headphones on.
Yeah. Like the Monday night team used to be awesome.
Well, the problem is ESPN probably has too much money invested in licensing rights and have to go for second best.
I mean, well, I don't know. Have they ever been good though? Like with Mike Tirico, everyone's like Mike Tirico's so good. I'm like, no.
He wasn't bad.
What they need on Monday night is Gus Johnson, right? They need him, and who else would be good on Monday night? Kevin Harlan.
I would go with the Westwood One team, Kevin Harlan and Kurt Warner.
Kevin Harlan, Kirk? No, I think, what they need is Pat McAfee. You're right, Nick, man. They need Pat McAfee in the booth. They need either Gus Johnson or Kevin Harlan as a play-by-play. And then they need, Frank Caliendo as the sideline correspondent. Something like that. Or like a stripper on the sidelines. Like, instead of Aaron Andrews, they should just have some chick named Candy. And just... That's what...
Oh, yeah. Let's keep on going here. The Wolfman for 10. Congratulations, Packers, on getting embarrassed in primetime by the 49ers. What was supposed to be a competitive game turned into a massacre. We waited a bye week for this. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty ugly. And
the 49ers have been doing that to a lot of teams.
Yeah, 49ers said they were legit, and they are.
I think that's been proven since they punched Cleveland in the mouth.
They did punch Cleveland in the mouth. All right. Beast of Metal.
Oh, what's that? I'm supposed to be impressed that Devin Bush and Minka Fitzpatrick had to talk the rest of the following Memes and Rudolph over the side of the Escalooser? Ha! No.
Memes and Rudolph. Did you see the chick hitting the Mason Rudolph pinata?
Yeah,
with the helmet.
I think we all did.
Yeah, that was pretty classless.
Yeah, that's Cleveland though.
Yeah,
you give them a sniff of air, they'll get arrogant.
That's right. But Cleveland, you know what? They're like the Bills. You know, same kind of fan, like not give a fuck fan base. Just we're drunk as shit, and we're gonna fuck in the parking lot.
Pretty much.
All right.
GN for 5. Speaking of the Browns, the Cleveland Browns somehow went from false hope to football hell to wild card contenders. You think they get the 6th seed if they win out?
If they win out.
If they win out, yeah, they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they win out though. I mean, Pittsburgh's going to be coming for blood. They still have Baltimore. Arizona could be sneaky. And then you have the Bungles twice, and who the fuck knows happens with them. So.
Who the fuck knows?
I still say 8-8, but
I said 7-9 at the beginning of the year, so you know how that is. All right, another game.
The Wolfman continued, and I thought the Chargers game was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad.
Well, they didn't even play this week, so.
This was a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. All right, we got the Steelers and the Bengals. The Bengals are in the tank bowl.
I really want to put the Steelers in football hell. I really do. But since they're technically in the playoffs, I got to put them in the wild card.
Activate Yinzer mode. Activate Yinzer mode. Activate. You know what this means? Mike Tomlin's getting an extension. Oh yeah. If he takes
another 1-year extension.
If he takes this shit fuck team to the playoffs, he deserves an extension, right? He lost all right, Alex. Peace out. I see you. Until next week, my friends. I guess he's getting off. And I'm not mean.
Well, you got the Browns, the Bills, Cardinals, Jets, and Ravens again. So if you go maybe 3-2, you have a shot. 4-1 would be optimal, but who knows? But yeah,
they're gonna let you down so bad. But I remember I said they weren't gonna make playoffs this year, so I'm gonna look stupid.
I said 9-7 at best, so I still have hope.
Yeah, I don't care.
Barely. No.
All right.
Maybe Doc Hodges will be good. They're probably gonna get their asses kicked, but I mean, who the hell knows?
Yep. All right. So the Steelers are thankful for I don't know.
They are thankful for
their
being rid of the cancer.
Yeah,
most of it.
Yes, for having the cancer was excised from them. And then the Bengals are thankful for the NFL draft.
The Bengals are just thankful that they're closer to their miserable graves.
No, they're thankful that Joe Burrow is going to be their starting quarterback next year, probably. So, that he exists, because that's the only thing that they can hope for. Let's go there. All right.
We're on Alcide.
I'll read it. Who are your non-QB picks for the MVP race? Also, who will slip by for the wild card spot? Non-QB is like Derrick Henry, I guess.
Probably McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, run CMC. Michael Thomas sounds like a good candidate.
Maybe DeAndre Hopkins.
Nook. Is it Nuke or Nook? Nook Hopkins. I think it's Nuke. Yeah, there's maybe Nick Bosa.
Bosa wouldn't be bad for a defensive guy.
Yeah, for defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
It's definitely not Ezekiel Elliott.
Feed the beast.
GN $10. One What is the most unsportsmanlike conduct besides Miles you've seen? I've got one for that. 2, where were you on 9/11? Oh boy, that's not a fun one. 3, Tree, your false hope must be through the roof. Yinzer mode. 4, most memorable sports moment for you. Wow, that's a lot to unpack right here. Most unsportsmanlike was Marty McSorley hitting Brashear, I think, in the face and then getting criminally charged for that.
I'd say Vontez's hit on Antonio Brown.
That was really dirty. I was making copies on 9/11.
I was in school in
my
English class on 9/11.
Oh, that sucks. it was my first job out of college. And yeah. And then most memorable sports moment, I guess for me, in person was game 6 of the 1997 ALCS, and the Baltimore Orioles completely blew that game. And yeah, Tony Fernandez hit a home run in the top of the 11th, and I saw a team clinch on Baltimore's field. That was rough.
Yeah, the one I'd see in person was probably the 2008 AFC Championship game, Steelers and Ravens.
Right.
Go
ahead.
And then and there's no false hope in me, right?
Yeah. For me, for most memorable that I've just seen was probably the last drive of the Super Bowl 42. I can pretty much name every play. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yep.
Santonio Holmes.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. TIE Fighter 94, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Do you guys think the Steelers will sneak into the playoffs? And if so, how far would they go? 1 game if they get in.
Yeah, their offense is too weak.
Yeah.
It's got to be their defense has to shut everyone down.
I can't believe they won, though they look terrible. Beast of Metal 1989. Who's ready to watch the Steelers spend more time playing down to their retirement home and the butt fumble than is humanly possible? Onward to 6-10. Wow, you're not much of an optimist there, Beastie. Mm-hmm.
He's more of a pessimist than me.
Yeah,
still, it's the Steelers are weird. They play up to competition too. It is strangely odd.
That's true. You can't play down. You can't play up if you can't play down. Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jaguars and the Titans. Titans. All right. Titans are in football hell.
They're in wild card. They're 6-5.
Holy shit. How are they in wild card?
I have no idea.
Don't worry, guys. They'll be in football hell soon enough.
Yeah. Well, you got to earn your way into football hell.
You play the Texans twice, so who knows what happens there. I see 9-7 again.
Yeah.
Because that's what the Titans do.
I should be optimistic. I should like the fact that Derrick Henry is being fed. I should like the fact that Tannehill is in a starting job. But I've seen this sort of optimism before, and I know where it always ends in the hands of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Which is their next opponent. As soon as they do that, if they can actually beat Indianapolis, then I'm all in. That this team might be legit.
They've really come back since they have a quarterback in Tannehill.
What is it though about the Colts and the Titans? The Colts just play their best. They picked that game as their best game.
They did that already. It's against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, the Colts have the Titans number. It's if they can get past them, I agree. If they can get past them, then consume all the false hope that you want.
I'd say wait until you beat Houston once, and then I would.
Probably got a point.
Then you would be what? If you beat Indianapolis and then Houston, you're 8-5. You control your own destiny.
After that, and then you still have to deal with Oakland at Oakland, and then
Oakland's a weird team though. They're kind of banged up.
I don't know. I mean, they are where they are just because of not having to rely on a lot of pieces there, but they have to rely on Josh Jacobs, and I don't know what the hell happened in New York.
That's Titans, man. Titans.
Mm.
All right. Well, thanks for checking in. Enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend as well. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Kevin.
Yes, and I am always thankful for the fact that the Jaguars are now back and are back in complete football hell. I mean, how do you give up that many rushing yards, get blown out by 3 division opponents in a row?
Because the Jaguars they're done.
Yeah. Nick Foles came back to get shit on, so
wow.
What happened.
You spent that much money on that?
Real quick, what are the Titans thankful for?
What are the Titans thankful for? Praising the new king of Nashville, known as Henry. That's what they're thankful for.
Yeah, should be. He owns the Jaguars. All right, well, thanks for checking in, Kevin. We appreciate you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hail to the king, baby.
Hail to
Thanksgiving, dude.
Elvis. All right. Combat Vet Gaming, Big Dumb Ben, Rudolph the CTE QB, or a duck. Baker don't give 2 FUCKs. Browns by 14 Sunday. Ooh, fighting words. Fighting words.
Yeah, that's death fighting words. Cleveland's talking some shit.
Yep, Cleveland's got some shit coming out of their ass. Nah, I got mad spec for Combat Vet Gaming, but I just can't wait to see this game on Sunday. I can't wait, but I think that the Steelers somehow pull it out. Beast of Metal 1989 thoughts on Ben Charrington.
He's I'm not really crazy about it, but I'll give him a chance. He apparently did a lot of work with the Blue Jays development team. Yeah. So that's been their biggest issue.
You need to develop your farm system. That's right.
Oh, yeah. I think they need to do a full-scale rebuild.
Yeah.
They're not winning.
Trading for guys like Chris Archer.
Yep.
All right, let's do another game. Cowboys and Patriots. The gutless Cowboys once again prove that Jason Garrett is very much part of the problem, and the Patriots.
The Cowboys
doing what they do.
Yeah.
So the Patriots definitely in the Super Bowl conversation. The Cowboys are gonna.
They're technically division, but that's because the rest of their division is god awful.
They're just
football hell.
Right.
But you're lucky Philadelphia keeps tripping over itself.
Yeah. If anybody in this division had balls, they would be able to take over. But the Giants are an awful football team. Like they've
lost 9 straight or 7 straight.
Where's that game? Did we skip that game? I think we did. Yeah.
No, I think we still have Giants Chicago.
We didn't do that one. We skipped it.
Nope.
And I think we also skipped the Raiders and the Jets. How did we end up just skipping those two entirely?
Because they're so forgettable.
All right. The Cowboys are thankful for Jerry Jones and all his money, and the Patriots are thankful for Tom Brady and Bill Belichick.
They are thankful for all the deals with the devil they've made.
Yes, yeah, they're right. All right, let's just do Jets and Raiders. The Jets are in football hell. They're no longer in the tank.
They're no longer in the tank off. They've been replaced. It is sad.
They played themselves out, and the Raiders are in football hell. They're not really a wild card team.
They're 6-5.
Oh God! So they're a wild card.
As weird as it sounds.
Yeah, they're almost division. They're still they lose to the Jets, and they're still in the wild card hunt.
Yeah, Colts, Raiders, Steelers, and Titans are all 6-5.
All right, I'm gonna do the Giants and we know where the Giants are. They're in the tank off. They're almost in the fucking tank bowl. That's how bad they are, dude. They're fucking terrible. They're pathetic. Like
they're bad. Has the Daniel Jones hype worn off yet?
It's been worn off. Like
I remember everyone saying like Daniel Jones is the greatest thing ever. It's like
no. Calm your horses. Don't you know where sarcasm is? Pat Shurmur's fired probably by next week. I would think.
You might fire. Do you think they fired Gettleman too?
What the fuck he's doing? Gettleman probably get run too. It's like, yeah. Look, we drafted Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones not a bad player. He cannot throw the deep ball. That's very concerning.
Yeah, if he's just Alex Smith and you draft him 6 overall, that's not good.
And he's fumbling a lot. That's the other thing that is alarming.
Yeah, if he fumbles a lot, that might be a cause to get him benched in the future. If he doesn't
But Eli fumbled a lot, and then he worked on that. He learned how to take a sack and just go down. All right, Bears. Where do we put the Bears? Football
hell?
Yeah. Feetsball
Their
hell.
offense is hot garbage.
Heart garbage. Hurt garbage.
Are you ready for that Lions-Bears snoozer that's going to happen?
Oh, my God.
Mitch Trubisky against what might be a third-string quarterback named
Punch me in the dick. Punch it in the dick. All right.
Well, at least I'll be eating and probably passed out on tryptophan.
Yeah, the Giants are thankful for another top 5 pick this year. And the Bears are thankful that they drafted Mitch Trubisky number 2 overall.
And traded several mid-round picks together. One position. They're really thankful for Khalil Mack.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
All right, let's get some super chats out of the way. Ace Ken Shader for 10 Canadian, thanks. Even if Garrett's accusations were untrue, not only does it not justify his reaction, but it's unnecessary. Replay shows Rudolph tried to rip off Garrett's helmet, so he already had a reasonable excuse. There is no excuse. That suspension might cost Cleveland a shot at the postseason. Because losing Myles Garrett is a killer. Because in that Steelers game, he was taking Alejandro Villanueva out to lunch.
Yeah.
Now you get probably a second-string rookie and a significant downgrade.
Al was getting flashbacks back to his time in the military from that shit. He was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, he was getting crushed.
Yeah. Myles Garrett was taking it to him. That was bad.
John Mack for 5. That Bucks-Falcons game made me drink bleach.
Ugh.
Season is officially dead, and we're about to be massacred on Thanksgiving by the Saints. Remember, though, you crushed the Saints the first time you played them.
Yeah, but this is that second time, where it's like, all right, we've already beat you up. And, yeah. So
you're just going to have a bunch of New Orleans fans travel.
Yep. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Mix that up, Alex. Okay.
Dodger of Zion for 10. I don't want to talk about that abysmal Eagles performance, but at least thanks to Lamar Jackson, I beat Tree in the league this week, and my playoff hopes remain alive.
Ooh, she started Lamar Jackson, so he hung 80 on you.
Yeah. To be completely honest, I haven't even paid attention to my fantasy team. I've had too much shit going on with foosball.
I used to, when I had an office job, that was my number one distraction. I was like, oh, yes, my fucking fantasy team. Now that I have too much going on, it's like, oh, my fantasy team. Like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. 18 Brian Wang for 5. On all 3 aspects of the team, offense, defense, and special teams, which past or present team do you compare to the 2019 Ravens?
Those 49ers that played in the Super Bowl with Kaepernick. That's
good work.
That's a valid comparison, don't you think? 2013
Perhaps.
Niners.
I think 49ers had a stronger defense, but
yeah, that's true. They had Patrick Willis, and they had a sick defense. Navarro Bowman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Brian Irwin for 2. What are your thoughts on Jimmy Johnson retiring?
He went out on top. I mean, he didn't win a championship.
He's retiring next season, but I mean.
He's going to try to go out on top. Man, it's time. Jimmy Johnson is a Hall of Famer. Just a great.
Surefire. He had this a decade of dominance.
Yeah, he just he won the most consecutive cups in a row, man. He raced it, man. He raced it hard. Yep. All right. And come on. Keep her going.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I lost track because I hit my thing and it just went the wrong way. Beast of Metal 1989 for 5. Stop this abortion! Stop it! You're remelting what's left of my ears. I can feel them leaking down the side of my desiccated skull. GN for 2. This cover is worse than the Browns' offense. Worse than the Bears' offense.
Let it be broken by his giants. higher? Can you take me higher? To a place where trees creed.
Pretty gruesome stuff.
And I will never do that again.
Very popular in Argentina.
Oh, God, no, I don't want that.
You don't want to sing some Creed? All right.
Brian Irwin
Keep
for
it going.
5. The Cowboys-Pats game gave us another reason. The Patriots. I hope the Pats get investigated by the FBI. That wasn't really the refs aiding the Patriots. It was a combination of the rain neutralizing the Cowboys' offense and the Cowboys being cucked by Jason Garrett.
Cucked.
Like, they had nothing. Their defense just suffocated them.
Yeah. Yeah, the Cowboys, that Patriots defense is like, they're talking about one of the all-time defenses. And,
Yeah, they're strong. Like, they kill people. And that's the reason they might make a Super Bowl. Even though their offense has declined because, Tom Brady's aging, but, like, their defense is just taking up the slack.
He's finally showing signs of age.
It had to happen sometime. I mean, he's still serviceable, but he's nowhere near what he was.
Wow. All right. Ryan Erdogan, opinion on Kappa. I think it sucks, dude. But hopefully it doesn't affect us because we don't make contents for kiddies. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they talk about sports, but it's just like I'm more worried about the leagues than Kappa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to watch, obviously.
For sure.
Because I don't know how they're gonna dictate the law, how they're gonna judge everything. Like is it because I talk about the NFL? Is that gonna be catered to kids, or is it just
kids? The NFL doesn't even appeal to kids. Come on.
I used to like the NFL as a kid.
That's true. That's true.
Although when I was a kid, I wouldn't have given a shit about analysis. I would have just been like, "Oh, I want to watch the games."
There is a general audience exception for wholesome content, but we're not really targeting. Like, to me, targeting kids is wearing a Barney outfit and singing fucking Baby Shark, like doing Baby Shark covers and shit. That's content targeting for kids. We're shit posting. No kids should be watching what we do. No kid. Right.
As I said, I swear like a sailor, and I shit post about sports that no one cares about except for adults. I wonder, I might be aiming for 8-year-olds. I can't tell.
No, definitely not aiming for 8-year-olds. And now we're demonetized. Okay.
We're going to be banned because we have bitched at the almighty YouTube.
If we were on Facebook, like Mark Zuckerberg would personally chop our nuts off. Like, he'd be like, "Oh, you just got zucked, bitch." All right. 49ers and the Packers. 49ers are definitely in the Super Bowl. And the Packers have fallen out of that, and now they're in division.
Still division. But, the Packers had, a lot of laws moving in. That's why I was kind of torn on them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But, they got exposed hard.
Yeah. They are still thankful for Aaron Rodgers and his magic arm. And the 49ers are...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No.
The Packers are thankful for the fact that ownership managed to spend money in free agents.
Yeah, because they'd be jack shit if it wasn't for that. 49ers are thankful for Nick Bosa for tanking last year and keeping Jimmy G fresh. And now they are Super Bowl contenders.
The 49ers are thankful that they're legit again.
Yeah.
And that, nobody's injured to fuck.
Right. And
because that's what killed him last year. Everyone got injured by week 3.
Right. And that Jed York has shut his mouth and steered clear of meddling. Mm-hmm. All right. Keep her going.
I will do. Let's go for Frank McMahon for 5. If we Indy beat the Titans this Sunday, they will be 17-3 this decade against the Titans. Is there a record versus one team in a decade ever?
What the Patriots have done to the AFC East?
Maybe Patriots
versus. I think the
Browns wouldn't be that high. I don't think.
I think
we've lost to them a couple times.
Well, the Giants have lost to the Cowboys a lot. Like, I can't even remember the last time except for, I think it was 2015 was the last time.
I really want to say Steelers, New England.
Yeah.
It's 1 in 7 or 8.
Yeah. Rough shit. Third Degree Tom, can you guys give a shout out to my dad who's watching this with me? His name is John. What's up, John?
What up, John?
What up? Light him up.
Thanksgiving, brother.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Peace. We love that you're watching this, and hopefully you're not a boomer. Okay, boomer. That's right. Actually, if I had started earlier, I would have like a almost 20-year-old. Like I like you wouldn't be shocked if I had an adult kid, right? You'd be like, oh yeah, you have an adult.
Well, I mean, if your kid were 18, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, my kid's 16. I mean, my kid's pretty fucking old.
Yeah, he's probably the age of starting to get into shit posting.
Dude, the 16-year-old, the older one, he's actually funny. Like I hear him on Xbox just talking mad shit, and he's actually really funny. And then the 14-year-old, like, he's more creative. Like, he's funny in a different way, I guess.
Oh, so it's like one's just like, more physical and like upfront comedy, and the other's more tactical.
Yes, you're right about that.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how they're different.
Yeah, that's how me and my brother are. Like, I mean, we're kind of different in that way.
Yeah. It's interesting to see what happens when you nut inside of someone and then they become people. And you're just like, whoa. That's
pretty much.
crazy.
I know, right?
How did that happen? Now there's two of you fuckers. All right. Somebody retracted for $10. Probably Beast of Metal. Sounds like an amount.
Yeah, he probably had to rewrite something.
Yeah. Witty Banter 96 Bertuzzo only getting 4 games is a disgrace. I agree. Arvidsson wasn't really even doing anything. He was just standing in the crease. Like, unless Arvidsson like grabbed Bertuzzo's nuts earlier off camera, like what the fuck? And then Bennington cross-checked him while he was down. Like, I was like, what the fuck is that? So, unless Arvidsson is like a real asshole, I don't
know. Arvidsson's not an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Bortuzzo, if your name is Bortu anything, or if you have 2 Z's in your last name and it starts with the B, you're an asshole in hockey. Bortuzzo, Bortuzzi, whatever. You're a dick. The Simpsons since 90. Happy Thanksgiving to both of yous guys. He must be from Jersey. Thanks for the lulls and all that happy horse tish. FPV great vids on the stadiums to be continued. Oh, okay. So I see where there's 2 in between. There.
It's a few things up.
Lord Lowe. So I'll just read until there. Buck 99er. Death to the referees. Yeah, refs are terrible. Al Riveron was like, hey, look, you go ahead and put in your little replay rule. We're not going to call any of it this year. None of it.
They'll call it when it's least convenient.
Yeah.
They ruled it against New Orleans just to serve a lesson.
Yeah,
it wasn't even
like,
that egregious of PI. It felt like the other guy was kind of picking. They don't call the Texans-Ravens one the week earlier.
You see, it's
still so weird.
Right. They still want to prove that there's a human element to reffing and that human is a giant asshole.
And they work at a law firm during the week.
Beast of Metal 1989. Excuse me. Ooh. I have nothing to be thankful for. The Steelers are shit. The Pens are invisible outside P2. The Admirals are sewage and gutter division, and Chase Elliott averaged a 35.67 finish in the 3rd round this year. Oh, come on. There's plenty to be thankful for. Beasts of Metal outside of sports. Yeah, exactly. You know your teams are shit when you get to the table and you're just like, I'm really thankful for my family.
Yeah, I'm thankful for that I'm alive, I guess. Yeah.
Roof over my head, my lovely wife, my 2 kids. But what about the Giants, Dad? No. We don't talk about them.
No. We don't talk about them. Yeah. They died in 2016.
Why'd you have to ruin Thanksgiving dinner? Bringing that shit up. All right. The Simpsons since 90. Tree great vids in general. See? Thanks for your vid on how to be a Tish poster. It's helped me stay motivated to make vids for my serious channel, KDS. All right. I didn't know that The Simpsons had a channel. He's also a fellow YouTuber, KDS. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's finish up. We got the Rams and the Ravens.
Rams are football hell.
Yep. They went from Super Bowl contender. Look at this. Chicago and the Rams are both in football hell. And we had them.
Yeah, I thought the Bears' offense would be a lot better, and I thought the Rams would at least, be able to shore up after losing a lot of their depth. But nope.
Nope, they're in football hell, and they're strapped to the albatross contract of Jared Goff.
And they also might have to pay Jalen Ramsey whatever he wants because of the premium they paid for him.
Yep. Yeah.
So they double fucked.
Yeah. So they traded for Ramsey, and then his mouthy ass. Like he watched Marcus Peters take one to the house on him, and then they're like, "Oh, but all we got is Jalen Ramsey."
Yeah. Marcus Peters has done a lot better in Baltimore, though.
Yes. Well, system change.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore is definitely
Super Bowl. They look really good,
and they are thankful for the
Lamar
5.
Jackson.
Yes. And the Rams are thankful for Sean McVay, I guess.
Yeah, the offensive genius.
Yes, the offensive.
They are thankful for their new stadium in Inglewood that no one will show up to at this rate.
Right. Well, the Chargers. Well, a lot of visiting Opposing fans, yes. All right, now that we've done this, there it is. We'll do the bye teams at some point. So just power through these snapper chats.
All right, let's do 5 and 5. Anthony Rocco for $9.99 and full game ever. Rams at 49ers. Nice. The Rams are terrible. To watch them get destroyed by the 49ers for my first ever game. For your information, I'm a Rams fan. Didn't know there were more than 3 of you. Also, happy Thanksgiving. I'm just kidding. Happy Thanksgiving too, brother.
Yeah. You and Alex. You're both of you. Congrats.
I know. I know. It's very rare to see multiple of them in one sitting.
Yeah.
Even rarer to see multiple Chargers fans in one sitting.
Oh boy, that doesn't exist. It's like multiple.
Well, not since they left San Diego, no. Leo Doyle for $5.69. Iowa versus Nebraska on Black Friday in the pouring rain. Let the shit show commence.
Yeah, you know what the N stands for on the side of the helmet for Nebraska?
Would it get us demonetized?
No. Nepotism.
I thought you were going a totally different way.
No,
with that
it stands
joke
for knowledge. Knowledge.
Nebraska knowledge.
Yes.
Sean Pinkerton for $5.69. 49ers Ravens happening again in February. And I'm bald too, 5 points. You and Tree have a beer on me. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thanks, buddy.
Happy Thanksgiving too. I'll have a few beers this weekend, man.
Yeah. You've been waiting for like 6 months for that.
Yeah, I know. It's like, like trying to wait for shit.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Lord
Lowe for $2. When is the Leafs Legacy of Drought vid coming out? I haven't had time to work on it. That's the problem.
I think the time is now, dude.
It's been time.
It's ready. I think that pumpkin pie is in the oven and it's cooked, man. Firing Babcock, like this is the time to unleash it and then watch them win the Stanley Cup. But
pretty much, I'm just mainly seeing it as historical reference because the Ballard era so. But like I can see that happening. Although it would be the Sharks first and then the Leafs next year.
Now, didn't the Blues fire their coach midway through the season last year?
Yep, they fired him the same day.
Yep. And Craig Berube.
November 20th.
Yep. Berube took over and now they have a cup. Gloria.
GN for $5. Today, the 12th anniversary of the Dolphins Steelers monsoon.
Oh God.
Man. I love that game. That was hilarious. All I remember is just seeing the punt and it just stuck to the ground. They should have never played that game.
I remember chunks of turf just coming up.
Like Heinz Field turf is notoriously awful. Plus, with monsoon, it made it into just a gigantic crater. It was near unplayable.
But it was like the sod was coming up in like sheets. Like it looked like they just laid it earlier that day.
They probably did. They used to have these steamrollers that used to flatten the turf on certain days because it was so bad.
Wasn't Heinz Field in that movie Batman Begins or something? Yeah.
And Heinz is so unreal. Heinz Ward returned to kick for a touchdown.
He didn't crack somebody. He didn't crack back block somebody.
No, he was the returner, and it was just like, whoa, Heinz Ward has speed.
Yeah, right. He's not setting an illegal pick and crack back blocking someone and breaking their jaw. Okay. Keep her going. Keep reading.
Yep. Jags rule 21 for 20. I hate this franchise so much. I already know Coughlin isn't going to get fired because Shad Khan is some content buffoon who loves his money. Dude needs a pair of balls. Everybody has to go clean the whole damn house. They should have never hired Coughlin to begin with.
Yeah,
just felt like they were getting desperate.
Coughlin had his team up 10 with a couple minutes to go, and they were going to Super Bowl. Not his
they
fault.
had that
Blake
one year,
Bortles.
and that was it. They were buoyed by a really good defense, and then their egos got ahead of them.
Not his fault. Blake Bortles and Doug Marrone are a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, they threw money at Blake Bortles, and then they got desperate and threw money at Nick Foles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens.
So, yeah.
Yep.
C. Reynolds for 5. Virginia Tech is going to get their gizzards fed to them in a Jefferson Cup. Also, Creed should be up on crimes against eardrums. Yes, it should.
Yeah, we're sorry that we had to do that. Yeah, the Tech this is an odd year that UVA is beating up on Tech. Usually it's the other way around. Usually.
The Virginia Tech beat Pitt. Does that mean anything? No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Ryan Irwin for 2. Who you got, Bama or Auburn?
Yeah, Bama's going to win again.
I see Bama pulling some bullshit because we know how this goes.
Auburn has
and then
lost.
Bama will sneak into the championship or like the college football playoff, and Georgia will be salty.
Yeah, Auburn's lost to Florida, LSU, and Georgia, and a couple. It wasn't close against Florida. They hung tight with Georgia and LSU, but ultimately they lost. So I think that they'll come out early and play well, but ultimately Bo Nix is too young, and that defense, it's such a shame because the stellar defense that they have this year is being wasted. It's being wasted. All right. Keep her going.
Alex Figueroa for 2. 0-16. Here we go.
Oh, he's a Bengals fan.
Uh-oh. Not when you're starting Andy Dalton. You might have.
You got a chance.
2 or
baby.
3 or 4 because this is how the Bengals. They're going to fuck up their tank. I swear to God.
Yeah,
they will fuck it up, and I will laugh hysterically. Thomas Rathard for 2. Thoughts on the Akeem Aliu situation?
Yeah, he claimed that that Bill Peters called his music N-word stuff, and I'm not talking about knowledge.
Well, rap is pretty shitty, but I mean.
Oh, come on! I love rap. What are you talking about? Are you? What's his name? Bill Peters?
I am not Bill Peters.
Okay.
I am not Bill Peters.
Okay. But you would never refer to it as N-word stuff. Rap music. No.
Because there's plenty of white trash that does rap too.
We're demonetized. All right, Death Soldier. What is your take on the 49ers? Do you think they are the best team? Or do you think they will implode with the gauntlet of good teams upcoming?
I think they're pretty good. I mean, I don't know if they're going to go 15-1.
Their biggest challenge is the Saints. I think the playoffs are going to be really good, man.
Yeah, the playoffs are going to be a different beast.
Playoffs. Talk about playoffs. I think they can make the Super Bowl, but they've got to clearly go through Seattle and the Saints to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Haas. Hey, guys. This Thanksgiving, I am thankful that my Bruins are currently beating the Canadiens 6-1 in Montreal. Pasternak has a hattie. Yep. Yeah.
It's now 7-1.
Wow.
So.
The Canadiens are bad. They're bad.
I thought they were going to make the wild card. I mean, they're still okay, but it's like,
Claude Julien gonna get fired too. They might hire Mike Babcock. Mike Babcock.
Michel Therrien.
Yeah. You got to bring in a French speaker. You can't.
The Canadiens are actually 3rd place.
I think it's racist that only a French Canadian can be the head coach of the Canadiens. It's quite racist. You want to talk about bullshit. Alex Moreno, my song counts as the song of the week. You missed the solo. Oh, we did. You guys don't want to. My wife earlier, she was like, "Why do you guys sing?" I was like, "Yeah, people make us sing sometimes."
Yeah, pretty much. It's weird.
She's like, "You shouldn't sing." I'm like, "I know. That's the point of it." C. Reynolds for $2. Flyers suck. Thank you for telling us that.
They do suck.
He has a pic of his default looks like that picture that you used to use for the Fat Man, as in the Fat Man judges.
A little bit.
Or Schlosser.
I don't have the cat in the background.
Schlosser sings, right?
Surecock.
Surecock. That's right, Surecock. The CJA 101. All other 31 teams are kicking themselves for not drafting Lamar. I don't know about. I think it's a system thing too. Imagine my Pats with Lamar and that defense. Instead, we took Sony Michel. You needed Sony Michel.
Sony Michel isn't bad though. He was good last year, and he still has value.
Now Lamar is amazing.
You know, ones we should be really kicking are the Steelers because they drafted Mike Mitchell Redux.
Yeah.
And Trey Edmonds, who wasn't projected to go until the 3rd round.
Yeah, good old Steelers. All right, you start reading now. I think we're getting close.
Yeah, we are close. Ryan Irwin for 2. Who would beat EDP?
Lizzo, maybe.
Nelson Aguilar, but he'd probably drop whatever he was carrying. And Alex Moreno for 2. I just want to say Ken's is better than Michelle.
All right.
Michelle was a season ticket holder for the Kings, though. That's some bold words.
Yeah.
Ben Steele for 2. Carson Wentz would be better if he had good wide receivers. Yes.
He would.
And his line managed to block.
We was catching him, unlike Aguilar.
Aguilar. He didn't even play. It was just awful. Alex Moreno for 2. 90% sure Ken's is watching this. Alex loves. Oh. Heart. And further on, her mom's a huge Raiders fan. Lol, how Jet.
Oh, poor Jets. I mean, poor Raiders. Poor Raiders. Poor Ken's mom. R.A.P. F in the chat.
Tyler Ordy for 5. Happy Thanksgiving, boys. Love the content from each of your channels. Your opinion on the Penguins so far? I have mixed emotions on them. Me too. Like, you know, they seem like they're on the right track, but they're injured to hell, and Matt suspect. And I don't know if they have enough right now.
Do you have more mixed emotions than Octave's Mariah Carey hit in?
I'd say so.
So many emotions.
I'd say so. You think like, oh, they're gonna fucking suck, and then they rattled off.
You got me feeling emotions. Yeah, and then she does that thing with her voice that sounds like a very pretty cat getting killed.
All right. Tyler Oriti for $5. Happy Thanksgiving, boys. Love the content from each of your channels. Oh, wait. Sorry, I already did that one. No. Alex Moreno for 2. I can be your man on the street for 2 games.
Oh, he's a man on the streets, but a freak in the sheets.
Which is better, new metal or pop punk? Biscuit Rocks.
Oh, God. New metal, I guess.
New metal, maybe. Korn was all right.
Yeah, Korn.
I'm going to tell my kids 5s was Howie Mandel.
I'm also a germaphobe.
You need a little soul patch.
Yes. I'm also afraid of touching people.
Jesse for 2. Most triggering NHL and NFL moment for both of them.
Ooh, the foot in the crease for me, I guess, is 1 for the NHL.
That was pretty good. That was a good triggering
and
one. I would say for the NFL would probably be against the Saints.
What?
That was pretty triggering.
Oh, yeah. For me, it was when the Giants and that bad snap against San Francisco and there was pass interference and they didn't call it. That, to me, I still don't talk about it. So that was one of my favorite Giants teams.
Yeah, I do remember that. The long snapper blamed himself, too.
Yeah, Trey Junkin. Oh, here we go. Someone just dropped $100 on us.
Is it? Oh, it's not Jake Bazell.
No, it's not. Oh, my gosh.
Jake Bazell.
We got a dark horse here. All right. You want to read it? Go ahead.
Yes, sir, I can. My life is a dumpster fire. For 100 bones. Hey, guys, this is a way to celebrate a raise that I got to work and a way to early Christmas gift for both of you. Thanks, brother.
Oh, man.
I am thankful for my Mavericks and Stars actually doing somewhat good. Happy Thanksgiving to all y'all. Definitely happy Thanksgiving, brother. Congratulations on your raise, too, man.
Yeah, man, you got a raise and a promotion. Wow. Well, thank you. Man. You make me feel special now. And
you got to spend that money on yourself, dude. You got to get yourself a nice big old bottle of Chimay Blue. Yeah. That's what you got to do.
or some Robert Mondavi, maybe, you know.
Or Louis the 13th, like that really nice Scotch, or the Scotch or the bourbon.
Or you know what's really good is this stuff called Boone's Strawberry Hill, I think. It's or Arbor Mist, quality stuff right there.
Not bad.
Manischewitz, you ever heard of that? It's like this,
I have not.
Yeah. Oh, you never heard of Manischewitz? Oh, you're clearly not Jewish. It's this cheap
crazy.
grape wine. It tastes like grape juice, and you can drink a lot of it and get really drunk and maybe fight a policeman. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Alex Moreno for 5. It just occurred to me the Ram biscuit, relevant in the late 90s and early 2000s, failed a triumphant comeback. Keep on rolling, yo.
Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. Uh-huh. All right.
They had like a little bit, but not much. And Alex Moreno, I used too much Axe spray, college kid problems, lol.
Yeah, you gotta axe it up. You gotta
pretty much. She's got to impress Alec or Kenzie. Alex Moreno, 5s. Which model kit is better, a DB7 GT or a DBS?
I'd go with the DB7 GT. It depends on who makes it, though. Like, you want to go with a quality manufacturer of the model, like Tamiya, you know, or Meng is a very good one. Hobby Boss is pretty good. So it depends on who the manufacturer is. I'll just say that. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to start building models, I've got like $600 worth of equipment to build these models with. I'm a very nerdy. Keep reading. I'll actually get one of the models and show you.
Actually, yep. And there is one for you, too. I knew 5's channel before I saw him.
Yeah?
So you got to notice. You said Alex Moreno knew your channel before he saw you on here.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
I know. I know you like that sort of thing. That's why I wanted to say it to you.
All right. Here's
also, who's better on TV, Tony Romo or Al Michaels?
I
gotta go Romo for now.
Al Michaels, man. He made
Al
the
Michaels
call.
is a legend.
He made the call. Do you believe in miracles? All right, I'm going to show you my newest creation.
That's Al Michaels?
Here. This is a Ferrari F60. I think it was the
Lake Miracles. That was that was Lake Placid.
Yeah, 1980. That was Al Michaels on the call.
Yep.
All right, you can take off this little panel here, and you can see the engine and stuff. Yeah, look at that. This took me a long time to make too.
That is a nice little model, sir.
Yeah, man. It's got the shit right here. Look, I even did the seat belts inside. Look at that. Shined it all up for you.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice doll up, man.
All right, read some snappers while I put this thing away.
And one more, Alex Moreno. Until next week, Thanksgiving. Kurt Coble for $10 Canadian. Being a Sabres fan is hell. They win 9 of their first 10 games and then collapsed before November even finished. And now Darlene has a concussion. Someone kill me, please, end my existence. I'm shocked they collapsed this early. I thought it would take a bit.
I did not think the Sabres would be this bad.
I mean, they went really good. It's like, well, the hope's coming, and then poof, dead. Jesus Christ! It was like it was like a miniature version of last year.
Yeah.
That is a monumental collapse. Alex Moreno for 2. Enjoy the Creed mix and pray for my Rams. Good God. Nobody's praying for your Rams.
No. Nick Shannon for $10. Tree, are we going to see another philosophical musings video? Ooh. Your vid at this past
as I
NHL.
said, like the reason why I did that one was because I made a sports ball script for that NHL deadline and I didn't like it whatsoever, so I decided to change it up and experiment a bit.
Sometimes experiment. The problem is when you experiment, like they don't get the views. You know, it's like it's fun.
Said, that one was a bit out there,
right? Like I just did a video on NHL, like secret basketball players in the NFL, and like it totally bombed. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I had fun making it.
Yeah, exactly.
And he said your vid at this past NHL trade deadline was one of my favorites. Uncultured Barbarian. Bears Lions are the early game on Thursday. Possible futility bowl. Also, happy Thanksgiving to Baldy and the Yinzer. Food coma mode activated. Yeah, we're gonna be knocked out, boy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on that tryptophan, man, and I think everyone in that stadium's gonna be out. Don't forget too, not to show my bookie, but they are doing an offer.
Oh yeah, the free
$250
play.
risk-free bet.
Yeah, that's I'm playing that, dude. I want to.
I'm thinking about that, man.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, Jared Brussel for $5, who has appeared on this show. This is my only message tonight. Got to be out at 4 a.m. to start clearing about a foot of snow. You guys are so cool, and I'm thankful for you guys. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, brother.
Man, where is it? Isn't there a blizzard rolling in on some Colorado or something?
I know he's in Minnesota. I know he runs a
Wow,
landscaping
Minnesota.
company, but like, yeah, they're probably.
That's right.
He's
They're
been
getting
busy.
snowed
Apparently,
on.
he's gotten a good bit of snow up there this month.
Yeah. Shadow, $2. Dumpster fire. All decade teams win.
Ooh. All bad decade teams or all good decade teams?
I want to do all terrible decade. Like
that would be awesome.
Yes. You just gave me a video idea. Maybe I'll do something to end the decade. Maybe. I like that, Shadow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ryan Irwin. I think he's Australian with a name like Ryan Irwin. I'm thankful for 5 points being bald, Tree in Yinzer mode, and that's good sports, and his dad jokes about Phillip Rivers. Happy Thanksgiving from a stubborn Mets fan in New Jersey. Well, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. All right, you switch it over. You get to read Spencer Young's 25.
Spencer Young for 25. You think Pitt's football legacy is pathetic? Try being a University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee fan. The only player we ever sent to the NFL was Demetrius Harris, the Browns tight end that is Aguilar hands. Pitt's football legacy isn't pathetic. It was good back in the 70s and 80s. Just as long as I have lived, it's just mediocrity.
Yeah. You miss of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. So it's not Wisconsin. It's not Wisco.
No, it's Wisconsin, Madison.
Yeah, it's Wisco.
It's Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's
there's a bunch of different Wisconsins, like Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Stevens Point.
Yeah, yeah. But Wisconsin, Madison is the big one, right?
Yep, that's the main one.
Yeah.
Alcide for 7 Canadian, and the Canadians are getting destroyed at home by the Bruins. After losing to the Sens and choking against the Rangers, they are frustrating.
Yep, Canadians are painful to watch.
They are.
They blew a 4-0 lead to the Rangers. Like, they should not have done that. The Rangers are terrible.
Yep. And we got another Jared Brussel. Just kidding, FBV, you're more. Tree, you're a total lolcow ever and a complete and total legacy of failure.
I
got us. I'm a legacy of failure, dude. Come on.
He got us again, man.
I've been thinking about like an old joke, like Urinating Tree, a legacy of failure. It's just like me roasting myself.
You should do that as like your year-end video. Like,
It's like, congratulations, you didn't make it. You got fired from the job. Congratulations, you're 350 pounds. You're a fat fuck. Have a heart attack, you bastard.
You bastard. You fat fuck. You fat
and
motherfucker.
You got fucked over by another job again. Sound familiar?
Gosh, if I did a legacy of failure on myself, oh God.
I'd be merciless. Beast of Metal 1989 for 5. Actually, I have one thing to be thankful for from this year in sports. The Lightning embarrassing themselves in a way that may never be topped. It was. That was beautiful.
We should do. I'm thinking about doing like, you know how Sports Center does like that on Christmas Eve they do the year recap. Maybe I should do a decade recap or something clever like that. All right, keep her going.
Let's go for I reloaded and I gotta.
Yeah, we're almost at the bottom.
Back. Big Daddy Sizzlify for 5. The Bungles are the shock master of the NFL. I'll be shocked. Get it? If you guys get this reference. Oh, I know the Shockmaster. The old WCW guy. He went out in like a glittered stormtrooper helmet and then tripped over himself before he started. And then they revealed it to be like another wrestler, and it just destroyed his whole character.
Dude,
I know who that is.
Remember ECW when Taz was on there? And
that was good. WCW in the early 90s had some really shitty gimmicks. That was one of them.
Dude, they pushed the envelope. They had no scruples whatsoever. They're like, look, we're second dog to WWE. We got to fucking
Dude,
go
they brought
all
in
out.
like a kid in '96 who was just like, 16-year-old who got like who called himself like the E-Train or some shit like that. And then I think his name was New Jack. Like he cut him like and just made him bleed out on the turnbuckle.
Shit. That shit was
It's like the
crazy, man.
Eric Lights incident or something like that. I forget his name. I forget his last name. It was like 150-pound 16-year-old.
Oh,
And he like lied to like the promoter that he was trained by like Killer Kowalski or something like that.
really?
Yeah.
Did he die?
He died from complications from gastric bypass surgery like 10 years later.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't die then. He survived.
Ah,
Mass transit. That's who it is.
Yeah.
Mass transit.
Uh-huh. ECW
Look
was
it up.
crazy. Anyways, I'll have to look
Let's
that
go
up.
for Nick Shannon for 5. Tree, will we see a video on Michigan if they lose to Ohio State again? As a Clevelander or an Ohio State fan, I enjoy the Schadenfreude. Dude, you've been punking on Michigan for about 15 years now. Like, all Michigan does is just talk heaps of shit and then get their asses beat.
Yeah, Michigan talks a lot of shit. They're like the Browns. Like, no reason to talk shit. You know. No reason.
Beast of Metal 1989 for 5. Wasn't Heinz Field also affected by games right before the monsoon night? I think they were.
Yeah.
I remember, I think they had high school championship game like on Friday and then a pit game on Saturday.
So some fucking 16-year-old trying to finger bang a cheerleader got to play on a better field than fucking Heinz Ward.
Pretty much. Billy Carter for 5. The Tennessee Vols are now the greatest comeback story.
Yeah, Jared Garantano got named Player of the Week or whatever. You know,
they're like, bowl eligible.
Yep.
The Doctor known for terrible. 2. Just put Chargers in football hell. It's over.
All right. Speaking of that,
bye week teams.
Yeah, let's do the bye week. All right, Chargers football hell. Cardinals football hell.
Yeah. Vikings are wild card.
Wild card.
Chiefs
Casey wild card. Easy. Vikings.
No, Casey would be division because you don't have anybody for the AFC West.
Yep, you're right. Casey's thankful for Pat Mahomes. Cardinals are thankful for the draft as well. Chargers thankful for Phillip Rivers and his 9, maybe 10 kids. I lost track.
They're thankful for Spanos.
Yes. Yeah. And I forget who the 4th team was because they're so irrelevant.
Vikings.
The
Vikings are thankful for
Kirk
Cousins not being shit.
Yeah, just getting out of his ass.
Playing up to his contract.
Yep.
That's what they're thankful for.
GN, can you invite NASCAR podcast crew to Dumpster Fire? Who's that? Like Jake Baskinger? Who's in the NASCAR podcast crew?
I know there's like a broadcast crew that I got invited on called Black Flags Matter. They have a podcast there.
We should bring him on.
I know he's a Rams fan, I think, but he followed them since they were in St. Louis.
We should bring them on to like give them shit about like sports they would know nothing about, like hockey, and they should rib us on how little we know about NASCAR.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, so we read the My Life is a Dumpster Fire. Thanks again. For $100. We appreciate it. That's a Christmas gift. That'll go in a stripper's ass. Cactus Films. How about them Rangers? They aren't too bad. My Giants are crap again. Love you guys' work. Giants are terrible. Rangers are 50-50. Still not going to make the playoffs. Not going to make the playoffs. Nope. C. Reynolds. I would love to see Mike Lang call a CSGO match. Oh, CSGO. Real popular with the kids.
CSGO.
Yep.
Terrorists win.
The counter-terrorists win. Dude, we used to have LAN parties at work and we'd play Counter-Strike, and that was like fucking the shit. All right, these are the last 2, and then we're going to call it a night.
We're going to call it.
I'll read the first one. You read the second one. Alex Moreno. Ken says Tree looks like Gary from Spy Kids 2. We're going to have to look that up.
Yep.
Gary.
And NASCAR needs to drop Toyota. USA go Chevy. And you didn't play the screaming solo of the song. Maybe we'll close out with that.
Okay, where is that in the song? What's the timestamp on it? All right. All right, let's just play it out. All right. I think we're at right here.
We'll close out with that.
Okay. No more Snapchat. Here we go.
A place where I can see.
Can you take me higher? To a place where trees creep.
I think we're gonna tell everybody out.
To stop when you stay, and you take me higher. To a place where I can see.
Can you take me higher? To a place where trees creep. Oh, here it is.
Can you take me higher?
To a place where five don't see.
What the fuck? We got a few more super chats.
I know.
I don't know the timestamp, but it's after the second verse by Alex Moreno and one by Danny States for 10. I'm thankful for Marquise Brown taking Tree's word by being Antonio, but not being Antonio. I agree.
All right.
There we go.
There we made it.
Bam!
Bam, we did it. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Thank you for the mods, Oshawott Man, Nick Man, Dodger of Zion, KTO who wasn't here. And did anybody else show up? Beast of Metal, of course, is a mod, and he's not just a mod, he's also a snapper chatter. And yeah, I'm pretty much grateful for my family, all of you guys, copyright claims, and don't forget.
That's me in a nutshell, dude. I'm thankful for all y'all for sticking around and doing bullshit. Thankful for everyone who watches my bullshit. I don't know why, but you are. I'll have another sports ball out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might do a Days of Our Steelers because I think I have enough to go on, and I hate it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say one more thing before I left. Congrats to my older sister. She's getting married this Saturday.
Oh, my goodness. Are you going to be a groomsman?
I'm going to be in the wedding.
Oh, wow. So you're going to have to wear a tux.
I'm drinking this weekend, man.
You're going to look like a giant fat penguin.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm a dick. You can just call me bald and ugly.
Oh, dude, I already do. As I said, I'd invest in some nice shiny wax because you can really get that sheen from your head from the lights.
We should do a Secret Santa gift exchange, like a YouTuber Secret Santa gift exchange. And I would just send everyone a dildo. All right. Okay, it's time to get off. Thank you, everyone. We love you. And I'm 5pointsvids, and you made it to the end of this dumpster fire. 2 hours again, baby. 2 hours.
Hell yeah.